What's up, everybody? So I'm on 20 meters listening around. Looks like a lot of contests going on, or a big contest. Who knows? A lot of people on 20 meters and everything. That's cool. Well, as you can tell, I've got my radio set up here and got the antennas. Well, let's take a look. Let's go outside. The XYL, she went to the store. She went to get some groceries here, and I got some cleanup to do out here by the shop. So this past weekend is Belton and Belton Hamfest, and I'm proud to say that we are back on the air. Now, is it ideal conditions? No, but it's better than no conditions. So with that being said, excuse my mess, but I'm gonna kind of show you what we have up in the air. So let's start right here at the shop. Okay, first of all, I've got this grounded right here. This ground rod. This is an MFJ window pass through. I bought this a couple of weeks ago already. Ordered that, and I've got the two coaxes. This is 9913, and this goes to my 2 meter 440. And this is my HF. This is the 8X. And so since I'm closest to the HF antenna, let's go look at that. All right, I have an Alpha Delta dipole, and I've had this for a few years. There's my feed point right there. And then I got that side tied off to that tree over yonder. Now, this one right here, so it's kind of not the ideal. It's kind of off, just barely off the ground over here on this side. I want to say it's probably about, it's right here to the end. It's probably about 7 foot, maybe. It's right there to the tree. I mean, off the ground. Sorry, I got my ladder right there. I haven't picked it up, but and then on this side. This side's a little bit taller because we had some conditions, better conditions. But hey, it's not the ideal, but it is kind of hidden unless you're back here, and wife likes that. I think what I'm going to do though is eventually have someone with like a bucket truck come up and have my HF up on top, off the top of that pole, my power pole here. That's what I'm thinking, because that's probably 20 feet, maybe, in that ballpark. And this is my 2 meter 440 up here off a 30-foot push-up pole, and got that down to my carport. Now my coax right here is going to be buried, so I'm actually probably going to do that tomorrow. Bury this underneath the ground. I'm probably going to leave it above ground here. I'm probably going to have PVC and run it above ground against the shop here up to there. Now, as far as this one goes, I may still bury it. I don't think it'd be too bad to bury it, and as far as I can up to the tree. But I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to be a permanent spot. We're going to see how this goes. It may end up being good. I have not had any contacts on HF, but I haven't tried. I've listened a lot here, just fooling around. So basically, we've got coax. I have one more pole and antenna. I was looking for an 11 meter antenna up there at the Hamfest, and obviously they didn't have any. Sometimes you can find some. They didn't have much 11 meter stuff there this time around, but so I'll order that. So I'll be back on 11 meter. This other pole will be on the other side of the shop, or other side of the carport, close to my 2 meter. So we'll see how that goes. Here probably in a week or two, we may be up on 11 meters. But for right now, we've got our hands full with the ham bands. I did make a contact on Simplex a little earlier. Minden, Louisiana is probably about 40 miles to my east, give or take. And I made a Simplex contact from here. So pretty good. Hitting some repeaters on my repeater book. I guess either outdated or some repeaters are down. I don't know what's up. I was trying to get in contact with the Marshall, Texas repeater. I'm in Wascom, Texas. And they didn't, it just didn't pop up, but the 440 did. The 440 machine did. But all in all, I'm happy to be back on the air. Hamfest was great. I did not do any footage there. I saw some old friends I was, in groups with, clubs with, and, used to talk to all the time. It was good to kind of catch up with some of those guys. The turnout, I just remember there being more people there, as far as, people selling, tables being sold. But I guess that's what it is. It's probably been close to like 10 years since I last been to any Hamfest. So, but it was still fun. We still had a good time and got what we needed. Okay. I was tempted on buying a radio, but I didn't do it. So, but we did get exactly what we needed. I needed coax for 3 antennas, jumpers, poles, and I bought brand new poles. I didn't have to go and buy used poles, which is excellent. I hate buying used poles. They're just hard to manage. And so East Texas Towers was up there, and they hooked me up with 2 30-foot poles. Pretty happy with 30 feet. I really don't want, or I guess I want more. I just, for just me putting antennas up, me and my wife by ourselves, 30 feet is a lot more manageable. And again, we made a pretty good contact in Minden, Louisiana during the, heat of the day, which sometimes can be, challenging sometimes. So on 2 meters. Well, anyway, I will be doing more ham radio videos as we kind of get everything kind of cleaned up here and start making contacts and maybe getting with a group of guys. I will say this, me and some friends of mine that are loosely into radios have entertained the option of starting up a radio club, and the radio club that we were thinking about can be across multiple bands, not just one band, and all across the world. So that's for another video. It's for another video. But guys, if you want to get with us and try to make contact, just let me know what frequencies you guys run. I'm a general class, so I have general privileges, and so there it is. So from Wascom, Texas, this is KE5 WDP. I am the amateur radio operator. I'm not a professional radio. Listen, I ain't got towers. I ain't got all this fancy stuff. I'm just an amateur. I ain't no professional. We'll holler at you guys next time. 73.